Yeah, it's all tabled. Remove the table.
Our next group tonight is the toy group being judged by Mrs. Vicki Abbott of Fancier, Texas.
Need a wine opener? Bless your heart. Thank you very much.
Toy aficionado. This is Vicki Abbott taking a look at the toy group this evening. First dog on the table is the pug dog. Esteban is showing the dog. This is
17.
number 17 is Grand Champion Hill Country's Putting on the Ritz. This is bred by Christy and Kevin Ratliff and owned by Carolyn Cook.
Tell you no.
Yes, because this is by need order, not by order.
It's 5 and 15.
Oh, I know this one. Silky Terrier this evening is with Luke Bagenstos. And that is going to be Grand Champion Joie de Vivre Wind Dancer, Stoli My Heart. Bred by Sherry Solers, owned by Sherry as well. Silkies are a breed that Luke shows quite a number of over the years. Has been relatively successful with this particular breed in his handling career. The Chinese crested this evening, that's Tammy Seidlitz. And this is going to be
25.
Grand Champion Kulana's Stand By Me, bred by Darlene Anderson and Debbie LeGrant, and owned by Shirley Frumkin and her husband, and Michael Frumkin, and Darlene Anderson.
Didn't know I knew about the documents.
myself. They're in the order, but I haven't had a chance to actually look at them. Who the hell is that? For those of you who aren't as familiar with the toy group, the Chinese Cresteds come in both hairless and what is called powder puff, and that was what Tammy had, was a powder puff Crested. Okay, the Shih Tzu this evening is Grand Champion Winshu in the Midnight Hour. Black Shih Tzu not being particularly common, and so perhaps a play on the midnight. And this dog is bred by the owners, which are Donna and Sarah Lawrence. The Papillon this evening is Champion Giro Proper Motion Suline. This is Tammy Wilcox that is handling, who is also the breeder, along with her husband John, owned by John and Tammy and Nancy Ferverda. Once again, I remind everyone, handlers are breeders. And this is a breed that Tammy's family has had for years. Since we've just looked at the hound group a little bit earlier, the Greyhound, the Whippet, and the Italian Greyhound, all racing breeds of common shape, with size and some of the finer points of the breeds being distinctions. This particular Italian Greyhound is Grand Champion Califna All In, bred by Sandy Rolfe, Kathy Searles, and Jason Malik, and owned by Kathy Searles and Sandy Rolfe.
I was too busy looking at this
Does that look like a 15? Toy Manchester Terrier. Of course, you have your standard Manchester Terrier as well. Toy is under 11 pounds. This is Grand Champion Bayside's Beginning, bred by Diana Texter and also owned by Diana Texter. shown here by Trina Keenan. This is Adam. Adam actually was the group winner for the National Owner Handle Series at the AKC National Championship in Orlando under Pat Wands. So if you listened to Pat's conversation on Pure Dog Jock, you heard her talk about Adam. Cavalier this evening is being handled by Sherry Lee. Sherry Rhodes. Lee is Beep's wife. You saw Beep earlier with the Greyhound. What number? And this Cavalier is Grand Champion Alder Glen Siren Song, bred by Susan Thompson and owned by Susan Thompson. This particular miniature pincher is Champion Cat's Dazzling Color Rush Peridot, bred by Catherine Bailey and owned by Catherine Bailey. Breeder owner handled here in the toy group at Portland. Quite a few of them. Seriously, need my glasses. And the Yorkshire Terrier this evening is Grand Champion Top Knot Showgirl, bred by Allison Fowler and owned by Allison Fowler. So more breeder owner handlers out here supporting the dog show in Portland, guys. They can do it. You can do it. Come on now. And the Havanese this evening, this is pretty cool, is Champion Oest's In the Name of Love, bred by M. King, Rafe Schindler, Jay Vogel, and T. McFadden. That T. McFadden is Taffy, who is handling the dog. She is also one of the owners, along with the breeder, the rest of the breeding group for this young dog. You saw, once again, we're in the family. You saw Taffy's son, Connor, earlier this evening showing the Vishla. This one.
I've known him for a long time.
The chin this evening, that's Amy Rutherford handling. You saw her assistant earlier showing the wire hair pointing Griffon that got a placement in the sporting group. This dog is Grand Champion, Fable Me Lucky Star, bred by James Dalton and Dr. John Turjoman and Marcia Ballard. Owned by Barbara Miller, as well as the rest of the breeding organization.
6.
I just want to know that I didn't.
That was number 6.
Pomeranian.
But I don't know on this one. The Palmer.
That was number 6? That was definitely not number 6. That's 12.
That's it.
Yeah. That's the only one on there. No, definitely not.
Better get a number if she wants something.
Okay, so Pomeranian this evening is being handled by Rachel Adams, and it would be Taffy McFadden's assistant. And
11.
that dog is Champion Canton Fearless, bred by Basilio Ya and owned also by the breeder.
Don't know on yet.
I did. It's okay. Off-in pincher this evening is the class dog, Damski Ugudnik. Ooh, Dayushis. My goodness. Breeder is Irina Shestakova. The owner is Joe Acton, who is also handling.
Next one's number 5.
Definitely getting my glasses if I have to do this again. Smooth, right? Smooth Chihuahua this evening is Grand Champion Dartan Wow Factor of Josem, bred by Darwin Delaney, very famous Dartan Chihuahuas, owned by Keeley Hearn Shepherd and Connie Robinson. This is Keeley handling. Set it right here and pretend we're sharing. It's a little much, you know? Trying to be professional. So it's the long coat Chihuahua. And long coat Chihuahua this evening, that's Gary Stiles, longtime Chihuahua handler. The dog is Champion Lacasitas Keeper of the Flame, bred and owned by Gary and Vicki Stiles. Get the Pekingese?
Somebody just said they wish they had a better camera. Oh, that's not cute. Yeah. When did he get here?
Pekingese this evening is handled by Jorge Alvera, and this is a class dog, Peveen's Peking Prince at Southport. Bred by Cody Cook, and R. McKibben is owned by Carlos Sanchez and Cody Cook. Carlos Sanchez, of course, the owner of Mastiffs and a number of other dogs that Jorge's shown over the years. Pekingese have those little old man faces. They're so cute. Okay, Vicki Abbott taking a look, decide what she wants to do. Pretty cute dogs. Okay, we got the pug, crested, and the Shih Tzu and the Papillon. And there comes the Toy Manchester, the Havanese, and Shih Tzu's this one. Havanese, the Chin, and the Pomeranian.
Alright, everybody else can It's a stage right.
Some very, very high quality dogs I see
There's a
out
bunch
there.
of people saying go Biggie. Which one's Biggie, do you know?
Right here.
Okay. Where's the Biggie? Seen a black Shih Tzu.
The Shih Tzu, yeah, the black Shih Tzu are really cool. You just don't see very many of them. No. The very first time I ever showed a Shih Tzu was for Dawn, and he gave me the black one because
It was unique.
I don't know. It's the first time I'd ever put a dog on a table ever.
Got a lot of votes for Biggie.
Yeah, Biggie's pretty popular. That's stubborn. Does a beautiful job with a pug. And there you go, number one. Very nice. And the crested, the Papillon, and the beautiful black Shih Tzu.
How cool.
Very nice group of dogs. And in many cases, at least a couple of those cases, those are people who bred and own those dogs.
Mrs. Abbott has chosen the for person